No, the place we were looking to move into is more expensive than here.
Oh, well then why are you fucking moving there?
Well, because it's a lot nicer than here, but we're not going to be able to move in the foreseeable future.
It's fine. I didn't want you to move anyway. I want you right where I can fucking just kind of grab you.
Bro, I know. The feeling is mutual. No, we bought a car, not Friday, but the Friday before that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What kind of car did you get?
It's a Nissan Kicks.
It's pretty nice. The Nissan part.
They're like little Rogues.
Oh!
They're like little Rogues, but like somewhat smaller Rogues.
Okay, cool. That's fucking neat. Welcome back to On the Shelf Gaming. Eric got a car.
Yeah, well, got a car for Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron got a car.
Yeah. It's fine. It's in my name, so technically I did get a car.
Hell yeah.
I'd like not to be smacked by
I know that guy. Yeah.
Probably didn't make that clear last
The truth will set me free or something.
Yeah. Little Jimmy.
I'm a little
yeah, so do you think the truth will set you free, right?
Uh-huh.
So, does that mean if I hire R-Truth as my lawyer, he'll definitely get me off?
Good to hear.
I mean,
wait a second.
If you hire R-Truth to be your attorney,
are you a ghost?
Is that not just a walking insanity plea?
True. In his TV commercials, his tagline is, "I'll get you off one way or another."
I don't know. I never seen.
You think if he fails, they don't accept the insanity plea? He's just like, all right, drop your drawers.
I got one other option.
Yeah, it's like, I don't get paid unless you get off. So the court said no, so we're doing this the old-fashioned way.
Into a ghost.
Oh yeah, we're feuding with the Wyatt 6 for some fucking reason.
Oh yeah, they don't work there no more.
No, it's been even longer since they stopped working there.
Wyatt 6.
Kofi and Xavier, they're also not working there anymore.
Oh, aren't they? Oh, that one I didn't see.
You didn't see? Yeah, no, I don't think they were released. So from what it seems, TKO is kind of going to everybody, and they're like, hey, 50% pay cut, and you'll be shocked to hear a lot of people aren't going for it.
Yeah, not at all.
Apparently, reportedly someone took like a 90% pay cut, and a lot of people, they weren't named. A lot of people think it was The Miz.
Well, they messed with
I did see people speculating because the very first thing I saw was reports that a major, I forget exactly the phrase, basically a major talent took a 50% pay cut. And I saw people speculating all kinds of people. I saw people who were like, oh, it's got to be Seth Rollins. And it's like, I mean, maybe. I could kind of see that. I saw people who were like, it's CM Punk, and it was like, man, that seems really unlikely.
Oh, no, he loves money.
And then I saw people who were like, oh, I bet it's The Miz. I was like, that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because people, when they were talking about it, I was like, okay, it's got to be somebody who's a lifer.
Right.
They're not about to just jump to AEW. And it's got to be somebody who's been there a long time. Because they got to already be like, well, I'm already in it. Like, I don't need a shit ton more money. Half of my deal is still plenty.
I had my reasons.
And it can't be like fucking Roman Reigns or whatever.
Right.
Because you know they're not going to go to him and be like, hey, 50% pay cut.
$10 says he's about to drop his title tonight and quit. Like, there's no way he's taking a huge fucking pay cut. Because you know they're in fucking contract negotiations because because when he won the title off Punk at WrestleMania, he was like, and all this part-timer stuff, we're putting that to bed. Y'all see my ass all summer. And they advertised him for like every Raw for the next 4 months. And then they took and then they took everything off. like the next week they took everything off that they had announced for like all of like their Nebraska tour or some shit.
See, that's why when you do that kind of shit, you do it like they did with Punk back in 2011. Mm-hmm. You wait until after the new deal is all sealed before you decide, yeah, we'll put the title on that guy. You don't give him the title first and be like, all right, now we negotiate.
Right. Right. Well, because I saw a lot of people saying that, like, TKO, because, like, and I don't know the history of TKO, and I'm not up to date with, like, the inner workings of, like, UFC. But I guess this has been, like, pretty commonplace for TKO and, like, UFC fighters for a long time, is they'll just get UFC fighters to take these huge fucking pay cuts, because UFC fighters are generally stupid and don't know what they're worth. So all these wrestlers who do know what they're worth and like half of their fucking skill set is marketing themselves.
Right.
They're not going to take these huge ass fucking pay cuts.
Well, the thing with the UFC is you really have like zero other options.
Right.
Whereas at least with the WWE, some of those higher level guys, they can just be like, fuck it, I'll just go to AEW. And even a bunch of the lower level guys, those people can make a shit ton of money working on the indies if they really want to. Like, that doesn't last forever, but it's a pretty good gig while you have it.
Right. Nah, for sure. I don't know, if you were making like millions of dollars a year, would you take like a huge, like a 50% pay cut just to keep that? Because like when people are like, oh, I bet the Miz would take that huge ass pay cut, I'm like, I don't fucking blame them. Like, if I was making Miz money to do as little as Miz was doing, I would do everything in my power to keep making as much Miz money as possible.
Right. That one's tough. It depends on... You have to either really want to make sure that you stay in the spotlight, or you have to really want to make sure that you keep making a bunch of money no matter what happens.
You want to keep building that generational wealth.
Right. Even if that means, you know, my contract's at $8 million, and they're like, we're going to take half of that away. We're going to pay you $4 million a year from now on.
Right.
And I could be like, well, fuck that. I worked until I got all the way up to $8 million, so I'm not going to agree.
Right.
But you could also just as easily be like, well, I've been making $8 million a year for the past, like, 5 years, so I got a fuck ton of money. May as well make a fuck ton more money.
Right.
Instead of them being like, okay, well, if you want to accept a pay cut, we're letting you go.
Right, I think it was Daniel Tosh. He did a joke like that for the longest time about Brett Favre and how like everyone wanted Brett Favre to retire because he was getting super fucking old, like too old to be playing football. And he was like, "What you said? How much? You said I make how much a year? Oh, like $7 million? Yeah, they're gonna fuck themselves.
Yeah, no
making that much money to play a game. You know, then he like he can't play anymore. He's now he's in the backup team. What's that make? Like a fucking $1.5-2 million a year? Yeah, gonna do that too. Okay. I'm not going to be in the backup team. Well, I can still be on the practice squad. What's I make? Like $700,000-800,000 a year? Yeah, I'm going to do that too. Fucking play that game until I die.
Yeah, and when that doesn't work out, I'll go commit some fraud of the government. No big deal.
Should be running from me.
Fuck yeah, Crandon.
Man. He's really scary now.
He really is.
What happened to our boy?
Probably only eating people. He's probably got like mad cow disease or some shit. Like
mad human disease. Do you think that's what made his arm so hairy?
He's just got way too much testosterone from eating. Oh man, do you think Crandon eats the nutsack?
Oh, for sure.
Because you know that's where all like the fucking bit, like the juice sit.
Yeah. Do I know that?
I mean, you would be an expert.
I mean, fair enough, I suppose.
So you've sucked a few dicks in your time.
You find a few.
You define a few. How many dicks have you sucked?
Two.
Okay. So if you were to start charging for dick sucks,
yeah,
what would, like, be honest, what would you charge your skills for?
Oh, I'm not very good at it. I haven't done it very many times. The dollar value that it's worth to someone else is not going to be very high. But the thing is, I also don't like doing it for very long. So the dollar amount to me is going to need to be considerable.
Okay.
So I think the market is going to be totally out of whack on that one.
Right.
Because the demand for my skill level would probably be like, I'll give you like $5 and some old McDonald's fries. And for me, it's like, I'll do it for $500.
Right.
I don't know. What about you, bro? You never sucked a dick before, I presume.
I have never sucked a dick. You are correct. You presume right. Not from a lack of trying either. I won't go into too much detail, but I have been in a position.
Yeah.
Where I
wait. You were trying to get in a position to suck,
no,
or somebody wanted you to do it.
I was not trying. I was just put in the position to suck a dick, if I wanted to. It was a very open invitation.
Gotcha.
I didn't end up going for it. But that being said, if I was going to do it, I probably would have asked for at least $100.
That's fair.
For my first time, because I don't know. Here's the thing: I don't know if I'm gonna be any good at it. Probably not. Nah. I also don't know if I'm gonna love it. So, like, if I ask for like $500, I'm just so disgusted about the idea of sucking a dick. What if I end up fucking loving it? You're doing me a favor. You're showing me a new fucking window that I had closed for a long time. You know, I'd give some of the money back. So I feel like $100 to suck a dick for the first time. That would be like a fair.
Here is the thing, though.
Oh, okay.
And this goes back. I don't even know how many years. I'm pretty sure I was still in school when the story was going around. So a girl auctioned off her. Yeah, she auctioned off her virginity.
Okay.
And I don't know all the details because I don't know that I even actually read the story at the time. But whatever it was, the long story short is. She was young. I think she was literally auctioning it off for like right after she turned 18.
Okay.
And it got huge money. And to my knowledge,
so upsetting. But
to my knowledge, she did not even actually end up following through with it. And the person that won the auction,
get that bag, girl. Get that fucking bag.
Well, let me finish the story real quick.
Uh-oh, am I not supposed to be a fan of her?
Well, I mean, I guess you can be. She, to my recollection, she did not actually end up going through with it. And the person who won the auction was still like, she can have the money. She's just great. For whatever fucking reason.
This was such an experience, you know.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not gonna be putting up auction fucking money for, even if I had $1 trillion. I'm not gonna be like, oh, someone's virginity is for sale. You say, let me get on this auction. Like, who the fuck cares about something like that anyway?
Right.
But if for some reason I did auction it and they were like, yeah, I'm not actually gonna follow through with that, I'd be like, oh, crazy. Give me my fucking money back.
Oh, yeah, 100%. It's like, look, I'm not gonna like fucking hold you down, but like, you need to give me my money back. I don't care if I don't fuck today, but I do care and I'll get my deposit back. I was like, I put down like $700 to get you.
I don't remember how much it was. Let me see if I can find. I don't even know. Girl who auctioned off her virginity.
I feel like you're gonna get some unfortunate results and maybe put on a list. While you're looking for that, oh, you found it?
Oh, this actually seems like a different story.
Why am I not surprised this happened more than once?
A girl, 2009, bids reached 3.7 million.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
actually, this says it failed to result in a sale after the buyer backed out. So I guess wherever I was, I got the information from. Of course, that's assuming these are the same stories. I'm not 100% sure that timeline matches up exactly. So,
I guess it makes sense to buy it back out. Would that be considered prostitution?
Yeah. I forget the details, but to do it, she had to like go through a place in Nevada where it was legal to engage in prostitution at all.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like I guess when you really think about it, there's no difference between that and just like walking into someone's car and being like, "Hey, baby," you know, like. But I don't know.
A little bit of a difference, but legally, yeah.
Like legally, there is no difference. I don't know, it's just fucking bizarre.
So, if you were going to auction up your virginity, how much would you have wanted it to sell for before you'd have agreed?
Man, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, what are you worth? You know, or like, what do you feel like you're worth?
Yeah, here's the thing. You probably won't be shocked to hear this, loyal viewers. But when Sacred and I were freshly turned 18-year-olds, I don't think anyone would have paid millions of dollars to sleep with us.
No, I don't think anyone would pay millions of dollars to sleep with me now.
Well, that's the thing. The thing that gave her so much value was the fact that no one had ever had her before.
Right.
Ooh. It's like, oh man, that means she's probably going to be real bad.
Right.
Especially since she's not going to like you. That's the thing to me, too. Like, I don't even necessarily have a problem with someone who's like, yeah, you know, I want to date a virgin or whatever. Presuming that the person is also a virgin. Like, if you're not.
Right.
Not even to be like, it's hypocritical. But, like, if it makes logical sense to be like, oh, you should only date virgins, then you have to accept the logic the other way around, that virgins shouldn't want to date you if you're not one.
Right.
But I don't get it. Like, because even if they are age appropriate for you, if you know, you met somebody right now who was your age and was a virgin, like, would you be like, oh man, that could be the greatest sexual experience of my life? Or would you be like, oh man, that would probably be like
really awkward and sweaty?
Yeah, the worst possible sexual experience that someone could have.
Probably that one. No, for sure. As for like what I personally would charge for myself, I don't know. Maybe at least. It's like I don't want to say a number, and then you're like, "Oh, bro, come on, be reasonable."
No, I think there's no wrong answer unless we're just like $20.
Right.
But even then, it's like, okay, you're freshly 18. And you're a horny teenager, because that's what teenagers are when they're teenagers. They're horny. Sure. And so you're like, someone comes up and is like, hey, I want to pay you to have sex with you. And you're like, God, I'd have sex with you for free. How much should I charge? $5? Thanks. Then you get to get laid and get $5. So, like, even for comically low prices, there's potential reasons why it might make sense.
Right.
That also depends, too, though, because in this scenario, it is an auction. So you're going to have no choice over who ends up winning.
Right, so this is like starting bid.
Yeah, probably like the reserve price. Like, if it doesn't get at least this high, then it doesn't get sold.
1,500. I feel like that's... Like, I don't want to discredit myself as a human too much, but like... God, look at fucking Hector, dude.
God damn it, Hector.
Dirty ass belly. Fucking take a shower.
No, that's fair. To me, the risk of it being someone who would just seem awful is too much. I'd probably have to go at least like 25,000.
That high?
Yeah. Because otherwise, you know it's not going to be someone attractive.
No.
Why the fuck are they bidding on stuff like this?
For virginity.
Right, like...
We're scraping the bottom of the barrel in our first inning, dude. Like...
Not to mention, you've got to overcome... Really, the even bigger concern, you got to get enough to overcome the stigma of like, oh, that's that guy.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe we both went too low, actually. Maybe we should be getting like at least $100,000, just so we can be like slapping people with our money whenever they are like, oh, you're the guy who sold his virginity on an auction website.
Right. My brother. He didn't do that.
I don't even know what the thing is going to be, but just the transfer to my brother.
He didn't do that. But my brother did do a male auction in high school. All the guys dressed up in shitty drag and girls bid on them. I think it was for a charity thing, or it
probably
could have been for like a senior event they needed money for. I don't fucking remember. My brother did do that one time. So maybe I'd have to get his expertise. Like, hey, what are you worth? What is the average man worth in our family?
About $150.
Hector Flores
on a good day,
stealing glory while I did all the work. He wasn't worth my time. But now,
exactly. He couldn't even beat up Jey Uso that one time.
I want you to
and in that alternate reality where we left him alone in the cage, he couldn't even fucking escape. He had Jimmy dead to rights.
True. Yeah, that was sad. Glad that didn't happen.
Finally pull the trigger on trading me to Raw.
Other than that,
I want it. All this. I want it raw.
And the Wyatts for a shot at
do you know how much I'd be willing to bid for it?
Try qualifying for the Rumble, like everyone else.
We gotta fucking win the Rumble.
How am I supposed to qualify?
Just send us to Raw. You know, if Vince were here, he'd see where the money's flowing and send us there yesterday.
True.
That sounds like a you problem.
then Stephanie would come out and be like, "What are you doing here?" And then she'd emasculate. She would emasculate us.
She sure would.
In front of the whole audience, and we would stand there.
You think you're worth $25K?
Okay. Try this on.
Do you know how much Macho Man paid?
And the hell with the Wyatt 6.
You're not even worth as much as Test.
If they want to take a
Ooh,
right?
Hurtful.
Best of luck.
So is this the worst possible episode of On the Show Gaming?
Dude, we're not even halfway through the beer you brought over. And what does Paul want?
So aggressive. You know why I'm here.
He looks so jowly.
He does.
Not that he doesn't look like that in real life.
He really does.
Something about being rendered makes it even more noticeable.
I remember I was playing through this on my own time, and Elizabeth, just every time Paul Heyman came on screen, she'd be like, he looks like a Captain Planet villain.
Only business I'm in.
I was like, you know what, babe? He really fucking does.
Different game.
I could see that.
He looks like he'd be like the deforestation guy. It's just like,
My client, Brock Lesnar, can tear down as many trees in Minnesota as he pleases.
that way we can build the Beast Incarnate Shopping Plaza.
Because I just heard the archetype is tucking his tail between
God, remember when
his
Tommy
legs
Dreamer said he was
and
going to
running
murder
away
Paul
from
Heyman
his
at
problem.
WrestleMania?
Did he?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
Oh, I don't recall.
I think it was WrestleMania 19. Was that the one where Brock had that stinker with Goldberg? WrestleMania 19?
About you all those years
maybe?
ago.
It was that WrestleMania.
Maybe that was 20. One of those.
It was that WrestleMania. Paul Heyman was supposed to be at ringside. And this was when Tommy Dreamer was still spiraling into debt from basically never being paid by Paul Heyman his whole career. And so he admitted on a podcast that he had bought ringside tickets and was just going to shoot Paul Heyman live on WrestleMania. And I don't remember why he didn't do it, if he thought better of it or something happened and he couldn't go, but he obviously didn't do it. And he was talking about it a few years ago, and just very casually, like, oh yeah, I was going to murder Paul Heyman. It was just a thing, you know?
Yeah, he is actually just batshit insane.
Yeah.
It's so weird, too, because when I first... I've never been, like, into ECW at all. But when I was getting into wrestling, you know, of course I learned more and more about it over time.
Right.
And one of the things that I learned super early was about how Tommy Dreamer was like the ultimate ECW guy. Not so far as like in his standing on like the card or whatever,
That ridiculous thing.
but just in his like undying loyalty, his willingness to put
I am not
both his body on the line in ways that even a bunch of other ECW guys are like, well,
I know.
maybe that's too much, but also like his willingness to not only accept not getting paid, but put his own money back into the company numerous times.
Oh yeah, there was a clip that went around the other day of like Tommy Dreamer and somebody wrestling in a fucking gymnasium in the classic ECW days, and they're like fighting up into the fucking like bleachers, you know, like they'll have the fucking pull out bleachers for assemblies and shit. They're fighting up to the fucking top. And Tommy Dreamer takes one to the fucking face, and then he just throws himself down the entire series. They're like 30 feet up. He just throws himself all the way down, and these are like old fucking wood bleachers. Like,
God, that's insane. Speaking of insane things, whatever the fuck is happening on our screen right now.
yeah, if it wasn't obvious, we're not exactly like clocked in here.
Yeah, I'll be real. I haven't been as impressed with the comeback.
Yeah.
It didn't grab me the same way that the Dark Horse did.
Are we having a fucking... Oh my fucking god, dude. Are we in a swamp? What is happening, dude?
Oh, bro, you know what's about to happen.
Attempted to... Oh, we can lose. We can lose to Hector here.
Nah, impossible.
I mean, yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But where'd Uncle Howdy come from? Was he standing there when the match started?
I don't know. Next time on the show gaming, maybe we'll figure it out.
Yeah.